I found this big duster in the hardware store, and I thought to myself, you know what? If you take that duster home and you wet it up in some soapy water, you could wipe it on the floor and not have to bend over and scrub it. I'm going to show you. It works. Well, looky there. First mopping, and I don't know, when did I finish this floor? A year and a half ago? Yeah. Well, you're probably wondering. Dog man. What you gonna do in there? Where'd your food go? Did I move my lips? I could say that without moving my lips. Well, I got an idea. And I was gonna paint, but then I said to myself, save yourself some money. It don't need painted, because you can just hang stuff on the wall, cover it up. It's going to take 6 months for this floor to dry, because I don't got no way to wring out that duster. But anyway, the solution, I know, y'all are going to go, oh my God, he's doing something again. Well, if I want a bigger shop, I'm going to have to move the podcast area again. And what better space than this? I wasn't going to film this, but I figure why not? You know, if the floor dries by midnight, I'm going to go try to hustle that big old desk over here by myself. That has to stay there. That looks terrible. That's the security system. I don't have any more. I'd have to go outside and fight through the weeds and vines to get all those wires loose. So I'd have some more room to get that out of there. But for now, it's fine. I'm going to put the desk right across here. It's only a 4-foot wide desk, so it'll leave me a nice path. And that's going to leave me a lot of room for my lighting. You know, did I just walk on my wet floor? I did, didn't I? But you can see, man, I've got some touch up to do, but I do got more of this red left. I had almost a whole gallon of that blue that I painted the shop. But you know how hard that would be to cover that stuff up with blue, light blue. And I just leave it red, because when I do the podcast, it's dark, kind of a dark setting, and you know, it's fine. And I'm going to save a little money. Now, I have destroyed the ceiling. As you can see, destroyed it. I got all the parts over there. I'm going to go ahead and get this set up. I'll worry about that later. I got to put the globe back on that. I forgot I had changed the light bulb already. I just put that in. So anyway, we're going to get stuff moved over here. Hopefully I can get it done by tonight, but I don't know. So anyway, that will give me plenty of room in the shop. And then I've got my shelf that I had all the canned goods on. I gave those away. I can put that out there where all that stuff is. And that'll give me storage for my materials. And then it'll give me extra room for the third laser, which is in that box underneath them Great Northern beans. Then there ain't no beans in. So we got the 3 lasers to set up. I'm going to take you out there and show you what I did today. All right. So I was looking online. I wanted to buy an inline air pump to help pull this smoke out. And then I'm thinking, wait a minute, I already bought one of them. I had that thing stuck in there. So what I did is I pulled everything out. I put that in after the Y. And now this thing pulls anything that's in either one of these out. I burned something today and it worked great. So that's the answer to that. So now what we got to do is get all this out of here again. Probably not that shelf. I'm going to leave that shelf in here to put stuff on. Actually, that may fit in that corner. I don't know, but I got to get all this back out. This just hogs up way too. I know, some of you said, I told you so. I know. And I think I'll pull this rug and put it in there as well to save on that floor, because that chair rolling around ain't good on it. But this is only, did I do it again? I sure did. This is only a 4-foot wide desk, so it ain't gonna hog up much room. And another issue. The other issue was electricity. That is the only electricity I have in here. And look how many things it's running. There's that strip. And there's also a strip over there. Way too much. I've got plenty of outlets in that room. And that way, when I want to do a podcast early in the morning, I can just get out of my recliner, walk over into there in my underwear, and do my podcast in my underwear. I don't have to get dressed and come way out here, which in the winter, you know, it's going to have a heat running in here a little bit, but it'll already be warm in there. So, but I'm going to have a whole lot more room. We'll build another table here for the third laser engraver. And then, you know, we'll have maybe, I mean, we could probably do up to 5. Who knows? This is going to be, it's going to be about the size of this one. So it's going to give me a lot more room. All right, let me start. I got to eat me some dinner. I got some hamburger patties and a steak. And then I'm going to try to knock this out before dark. Don't know. And if you're wondering what I'm eating, a couple of burger patties, little cheddar cheese on there, a ribeye steak, and a little bit of sugar-free ketchup there in the middle. Don't hurt nothing. Burger patty steak. So, I always come in here, sit in this chair over here, a couple times a day, pet on these girls. It's just the camera Millie. And this one decided she's going to roll all over that dead armadillo carcass. Oh, I'd go in, wash my hands, couldn't get them clean enough. Oh, big danger, big danger. Rooster is on the watch. Hush, Rooster, ain't nobody here. What is all the commotion about, boy? Huh? What's all the commotion? In here barking your head off. I'm busy. No, you're not moving into the shed. Your apartment is fine. They think because I'm moving my podcast studio out, they can move in there. You're not doing it. No. I already put your sign on the door. It says Waldo and Lily, dog apartment. Yeah. You want your pictures on it. What if I put Wally's picture on there? Yeah. Put Wally and Lucy's picture on there. We'll make pictures of all of them and hang them up in your apartment, because you don't even have any walls. Yeah, brother and sisters that have went to heaven, we can hang them up. Oh, that boy. All right, this battery is about to die, but here's what I got so far, and nothing on the walls. I'm gonna go get my neon sign, probably put it right back there, and don't know. But I got the main stuff in here. Just got to hook everything up to the computer. Got my camera in here. I need to bring the light in here. But plenty of room in here to do stuff. Plenty of room. The Red Room has returned. All right. It is the next morning. And I got everything in here. Almost everything. Let's take a quick look. And I've already done a podcast. Yeah, if you missed that, that's on the other channel. And that other channel is called The Dog Man. That is my podcast channel. So everything is set up. Unfortunately, I did not have the mic set up right when I did the podcast, but I'll have that fixed today. So we got all the lighting in here. And I gotta say, guys, this looks good. I didn't think the red would do well, but it looked good on the podcast. I got plenty of outlets. I got my lighting here. So if you guys don't realize what all goes into doing that to get, the proper lighting, this is what you got to have up in your beak when you're filming. That's got to light you up. And then when you come over this way, see? So there's got to be plenty of lighting. Because without it, you're dark. So you can't do that. How do I turn this thing off? I don't know. It doesn't want to cooperate. So, got that set up now. This morning, I got to go out there, measure for a workbench. Let me show you what I'm going to do. Yeah, this room is a disaster now, again. But not for long. That's going out into the shop. And I got to find a permanent home for that saw. But I got this little bit of plywood left. I think I'm going to add on to that table that's already there. And that should be wide enough. I've got some 2x4s in the shed. But I still may pick up another sheet of plywood because I got to go to town anyway and get a dryer vent to run through the wall for the new laser. So it is a nice cool morning. I bet you them dogs, I bet you they're out there back here in the sun. I don't know. It's going to be a beautiful day, 82 degrees. All right, I got to get busy. Get in here. Let's go take a look in here. I'll show you how much room there is now. For now, the chair can stay and get some lighting on. So I'm going to add on to that table. Give me room for that third laser. I don't know, man. I may just go ahead and do the whole thing. I got to run the town, you know. Probably I'll just run the town and just pick up another piece of plywood and just extend this dude. Because I'm probably going to get more lasers or a 3D printer. Who knows? So we'll probably bring it out to here. I've got that shelf to put my supplies on. I still got to get that off the wall. And I think I can safely take that out of here now. Because I looked at it's not going to get so hot. I'm going to need that anymore. Get that off. That way I can get my windows, trim around my windows finished. I still need to do that one. And, all right. This could be a little bit of a long video, but I'm going to get this worked on. Oh, here comes the world famous Dogman egg flip. Like a dream. Medicine from the rooster. Little egg yolk in there. You can see she's right there ready. Because she likes egg. She can't resist the egg. And she actually ate some in peanut butter yesterday. Or you want egg? Alright, let me chop it up for you. It's hot. It's hot. It's gotta cool. It's gotta cool. She'll lick that plate clean. All right, got to start the day with a healthy breakfast. We got 5 fried eggs. We got a mess of bacon. I got some leftover pork chops I threw in the bacon grease just for extra fat content. Got my electrolyte water and coffee. Did you eat all your egg? Oh, yeah. Works every time. Is that good? Whatever will I do with this plate? But you already had some. There's a little pork chop, some bacon, and egg yolk. Is that what you want? Spoiled. All right. I've already been to the hardware store. I picked up some plywood. I should have plenty of 2x4s in the shed. And that is almost 8 foot. I think we're just going to go all the way to the wall. Even though this could probably come out a little more, it's plenty fine for what I need to do. So I'm going to make it exactly the same and go to the wall. And I'm not going to put pegboard up here. I think I'm just going to put shelves up here. Maybe a couple of rows of shelves right here. Shelves are always handy. That one's not very practical because it's so high. That's mostly going to be to display things, you know, decorations and things that I make on the engravers. So putting another table all the way to the wall, that would give me actually, that would give me room for up to 2 to 3 more machines. And we'll leave this here for the computer. Now, I did get the memory in the mail. Get out of the way. I did get the memory in the mail, but that is not upgradable. And that is not the issue. The issue was a bad file. I had made a file of my logo, and I guess it wasn't right. Anything else I tried to print, it would do. And it was just that one file, because I tried it on that laser. It would not complete rendering, so that was the issue. That should be plenty. But eventually, yes, we're going to have to get something with a little more power. But for now, that's fine. I will need to get longer USB cords. Now, I believe that one's Wi-Fi, so if I don't need a cord, I can use this somewhere else. But they're going to have to be 6 to 8 feet long. I think you can get extensions to plug into here. I probably have them. Probably got several of them. I got a new enclosure coming today, just like this one. That's going to be for the new laser. And we'll get that set up another day, probably tomorrow. But today we're going to get the benches built. Now, I am out of black paint, and I'm completely out of the white paint. So what I did is I grabbed 2 cans of spray paint of white, and I grabbed a can of black spray paint. So we're just going to spray paint it, and it should be close enough, and we'll call it good. So let's start getting this thing rolling, man. And I did move that shelf. It fits good right there. Actually, the blind's running into it a little. Oh, we'll put on that, but we'll use it. Who knows where that'll end up one day. And I think I'm going to leave that in the window for now. We got an 87-degree day coming next week. So might need it, but I doubt it. It stays cool in here. I've got some wall damage to repair. I do have plenty of this blue, and we can get this painted up and repaired. I do need to get a... I didn't put any trim there, did I? Did I put any over there? No. I ain't worried about that. It's going to have a table. We'll wait till we get the table in, and we can just go straight up. All right, let me get going. All right. Table frame is built. Let's stick it to the wall. We'll stick it to that one. And get her leveled out. I got me a level line across there where it should go. And where's my level? There's my level. All right. If you are in California, do not attempt what I am getting ready to do. Because you will get cancer if you are in California. Well, that was easy. Now I'll get the level on there. Make sure everything's kosher. That's what I'm going to do. And then we'll get the top cut. And the legs cut. We ain't going to need a leg there. We're not going to need any legs. We're not going to need any legs because I can screw into the wall and I can screw into the bench. All right. Now I'm going to go cut the top. She is dead level. Both ways. Well, not that way. Redo. Wait a minute. I must have some level discrepancy here. Where's my other one? Because this one told me we were level. Okay, that's got to come up a little. That's fine. That's fine. You know, you got to have a little pitch for drainage. In case you spill something. I'm going by this. I'm dead even with that one, so we're all right. Not going to go crazy with it. This ain't going nowhere. All right, let me go get a top made. Alright. Give this a dry fit, and then we'll go out and paint it. We'll be done. Oh, that's perfect. A little bit high there, but I won't. Nah, when it's screwed down, it won't be. Alright, man, that's going to give us a lot more room. There we go. Hell yeah. Yeah. Good and strong. Won't need any legs. We got a good secure to that real good and secure to this wall real good. Alright, let me get this painted. We'll get her on. All right, brilliant idea getting spray paint. No, that's 2 cans there. I thought I might have enough in that can to finish it, but I didn't. That's good enough. It's got that used look, you know. Once it's gonna have stuff on there. Who cares? Who cares? It's good enough. So now that gives me about 15 feet of table, and at least 2 to 3 more lasers. I ain't going to need 2 to 3 more lasers. I think 3 lasers is plenty good for now. Y'all going to want to watch the review on the next laser because this is a smart laser. You don't need light burn to use it. And I don't exactly know how it works yet. I haven't really studied on it, but I'll show you. But we're going to get it right there. I forgot the dryer vent. I think I'm going to go ahead and probably put it in the center like there. In case I get the 4th one, we can do the same thing like we did there. And beyond 4 laser printers, there's just not going to be. Maybe we could put another one here or something like that, but we're not going to need more than that. How many laser printers can you use at once? I mean, 2's good, 3's good, 4's good, but you know, you don't need any more than that. But there are different styles of lasers. There's 5 watts that are good for images, for doing portraits and things like that these 20 watts aren't the best at. And there's CO2 lasers. There's 3D printers. There's all kinds of stuff. So maybe we can get a little mix of stuff in here and make some projects. Go to your planet. Whoa. No. Always watching. All right. That was a lot of work, man. We got the podcast studio out of here. Set up in the cabin in the old red room office, and And got a bench built. Added another almost 8 feet to the work table. I brought in my shelving. That is going to give me so much shelving for materials. Actually, that's what's in this box, is some materials. I guess there's another box in there, but there's some wood, basswood plaques and coasters. I think that's my new tent, my enclosure, just like that. And then I just flip that around, so there's plenty of storage. Now, eventually, I think I don't know, I think this is all I'm going to really need. There was another shelf that goes on here, but obviously we are already at the top and don't need any more, man. That's a lot. These are really nice units. I like these things. If I ever get that other shed cleared out, this is what I'm putting in there all the way around. And we can put more stuff on there. And there's a little cabinet. So all in all, man, this is going to work. I don't think we need to get a bigger shop for now. We'll see where this takes us. What this turns into. It may just be a hobby. Maybe I'll sell some of this stuff, but you know, I gotta watch it there, what I do. So if I make a bunch of stuff up, once a month, we got a little flea market in town. Could put some in some booths. We got some flea markets in town for that. But I'm not interested in getting rich off of it. Well, let's see where it takes us. All right, that's all. That's going to be it for today. I'll get this stuff touched up. We'll get some shelves built. I would do that today, but my back is starting to hurt. I think it's when I was wrestling with putting that table up there, I tweaked something, but I'll be all right. Just need to rest for about a half hour or so. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one, which will probably be putting this laser together and getting it running. And Dogtober, just in a few days, guys. I'm going to need your comments, your likes. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, because everything that I do, the revenue from my channel, the ad revenue, 100% of that is going to be donated to a local rescue. I will be going out to the rescue, making some videos like I did last year. Check out the Dogtober playlist if you want to look at last year's videos from last year. There's a Dogtober playlist, I think, on both of my channels. And you can check out the videos there. Thanks for watching. Happy trails.